Welcome to the Internet People Podcast. I am your host, Kenyonlong here. Do like your mama does and your cousin does too. Hit that subscribe button wherever you're watching this at, man, and wherever you're listening to this at, man, because guess what? You already know Internet People Podcast is on all podcast platforms, and I am podcast agnostic. All right, so whatever you choose to listen to your podcast on, I appreciate that. Big shouts out to United Kingdom, man, that's listening to Internet People Podcast. Everybody in France right now, bonjour. All right, now c'est la vie. And everybody else all over the world listening to Internet People Podcast. I appreciate that, man. And thanks for rocking with me, man. You already know this is presented to you by the brand new all-in-one Kenyonlong.com website, man. Go ahead, drop that phone number, drop that email. Check out that dope newsletter so you can see what I have coming up during the week or what I missed, lives coming up, everything, home to all my digital shows that you've seen throughout my YouTube channel. So make sure you do that, as well as you'll see some TikToks up there, some YouTube shorts up there as well, man. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Kenyonlong, man, and follow me on Facebook at Kenyon Comedy, man. Look at this. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? How you liking it now? How you like Kumo D? Rest in peace to my brother David Long Jr., man. Thank you guys. How you like me now? One of my first rappers we were listening to growing up, man. So I appreciate you guys giving me time and grace to go ahead and grieve, man. Rest in peace to my brother, man. Definitely miss him every single day, every single hour, man. So thank you guys for your support. I'm gonna keep saying that for the next couple of months, man. I appreciate that, though. So we just trying to learn how to grind back in, man. Get back to the grind of things, you know. Whole world's just been, I'm telling you, you don't even know what day it is. Your whole world gets shattered, man, within a month, you know. So I'm slowly just trying to get back. I know I was going to drop an episode last week, but I just like, man, you know, a lot of things happening. But look, once again, another upgrade, man. You know, content creators out there. I'm sorry, before I start, of course, you already know it goes down on TikTok at Kenyon Comedy, man. So make sure you do that, man. And follow me on TikTok, over 7 million views. And check out the Tik Tok course I do have out there right now on AppSumo, man. Link in the description. Super cheap, $50. It's the holiday season. All right, hook somebody else up with AppSumo Tik Tok course, man, because TikTok is here and they taking over. Man, so definitely glad to be here, man. You guys can see now it's Christmas time in my house. See Black Santa right over there, Black Santa over that, yeah, right there. Black Santa's right over there, man. So Christmas time in my house, man. You trying to have a Christmas after, you know, your whole life getting changed, man. So my whole family's still going through it. But man, we're still trying to get into the holiday season, man. This is one of my favorite holidays. Always, man. So it's just like a little different now. It's different now this year, man. But still trying to get into the traditions that I do with my own family, man. So man, got the white Christmas tree. See, y'all white folks love to get, I think only in the movie theater, and I'm gonna take this thing out because y'all know how I do, man. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on live on TikTok, I know I got the microphone and I go loud and I do my thing. So sorry if it's peaking, man. So it's brand new camera, first and foremost, brand new camera. You guys see that brand new camera giving you guys the content, you know what I mean? Some of this is bought with TikTok money, all right? And none of it's bought with YouTube money. So we here, you know what I'm saying? The white Christmas tree, man. Last year, my wife wanted a white Christmas tree. And I remember growing up, I always wanted a white Christmas tree. My mom was like, nah, you know what I mean? And I don't know why as an adult you want stuff as a kid and you forget about doing it. It's like, I had my own apartment for a couple of years, several years before I even got married. I should have got my own white Christmas tree. There's a lot of stuff I did that I didn't get as a kid that I got, you know, as an adult, but somehow I just forgot about white Christmas tree. Maybe because I just went home for Christmas, so it's just like, oh, I'm living in Raleigh, and I'm just gonna go home for Christmas, so it's just like, hey, you know, whatever. But never got a white Christmas tree. So my wife is like, yo, I want a white Christmas tree. I'm like, you know what? Bet, I'm with that. I'm with the white Christmas tree. And as y'all know right now, there's 3 things that's high right now: Snoop Dogg, gas prices, and Christmas trees. That's 3 things that's high right now, man. Why is gas still high? I'm like, it's cold in LA. I was just in North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina all day, every day. And it's cold there. It is cold. I had to break out the beaver hat on them. And I'm just like looking at these gas prices here in California. I'm like, why is the gas still? It's supposed to like start going down. This sucker is still like $4.75. Like I'm at the pump. Like, okay, yeah, you gonna get this $30. You gonna get this $20 in the span of 24 hours. My fuel light has came on twice in the span of 24 hours. I put gas in on Sunday. I put gas in just today. Fuel light just came on. I'm like, look, all right, got some decisions to make, man. The next thing I need to be upgrading is a couple other things, but one needs to be a Tesla. All right, 2022, I'm trying to bring the Tesla home. And yeah, I'm trying to say it the right way. That's right. You know, I'm hood. I'm a rapper, but I can still say things the right way. Tesla. Tessa Thompson. Shouts out to her. All right, phenomenal actress. So gas prices are still high, man. And it's Christmas time. We in the pandemic. What's going on? Like, I don't know, man. Is it cheaper to Uber? Is it cheaper to Uber right now than put gas in your car? And you would really think about it budget-wise. Like, do I really need to go to Walmart? You got Instacart here. You can order your groceries, man. And shouts out to Instacart. All right, I'm going to say it right now. Shouts out to Instacart. You already know I am an Instacart affiliate. And my wife loves Instacart, man. Just like you should too, man. Making your life easy if you just an adult and you're busy. You got a bunch of kids. Don't matter. You're a content creator. You got to flex your schedule. Instacart, man. We order groceries. They come up. I ain't got to worry about wasting time in the grocery store looking to see what my wife wants, what I want to get, what's keto, what's not. Reading labels. I ain't got time for that. All right. I tell my wife what I want. She order it, hit the Instacart app. Boom. All right. So save the day with Instacart, man. Do what your boy does every week. Order on Instacart. And I appreciate it. Go ahead and sign up, man. All right. Trying to help you save your time. And that's a precious, valuable thing. So, white people, though, the Christmas tree prices are up. The real Christmas trees. I only seen real Christmas trees in the movies. There's stuff since being out here in L.A. Yes, I have an LA hat on with an NYC shirt on. It doesn't matter, all right? The stuff I'm doing, I see in the LA like, oh, people don't do this. Some stuff, the movies right now, does happen in the movies, right? So real Christmas trees, a lot of people do it. Yes, they do. Big Christmas trees, a lot of people do it. But I'm telling you something right now. You suffering, you looking for a real Christmas tree because the price done went up. Yesterday's price of Christmas trees is not today's price of Christmas trees. So the price is going up on Christmas trees. I heard 33% for real ones. I'm like, I'm good. I'm going to take this white Christmas tree out the back of the closet over there and bring it out, man. Folks, you got to be smart about your money, all right? You got to be smart about your money. Black people, you got to be smart about your money. And people all over the world, you got to be smart about your money. One is getting an artificial Christmas tree. Now, as a kid, I think we only had one real Christmas tree. We had to keep watering that thing. You had to keep put water on that thing, you know, at the end of it so it can't get dry. Because if it get dry, I don't get it, man. If Christmas trees get dry, how do they just automatically flame up? How do they do it? Oh, Christmas lights. I get it. Dry Christmas tree and Christmas lights. But what if it's a dry Christmas tree? I'm sorry, Christmas tree. What if it's a dry Christmas tree, but you don't have any Christmas lights? You just got the bulbs. Like, if you just got the bulbs and the candy cane, Christmas tree not just going to go in flames. I'm just keeping it real. Come on, fire department. Y'all lying out here. Y'all capping out here, fire department. Y'all capping out here. Just a dry Christmas tree and bulbs. It's not going to cause it on fire. Now, if you have a mattress or something like that, you know, little match come close to it. Yes, it's in flames. But ain't no Santa Anna's coming in right here in my building right now. Ain't no Santa Anna's coming back there. Shouts out to Black Santa Claus, man. Shouts out to Black Santa Claus. I'm still indifferent about Black Santa Claus. It just look weird. Let's just keep it real, man. Black people, we never asked for a Black Santa Claus. I don't know where y'all got that from. We never asked for a Black Santa Claus. I don't know if this was the 70s and I was young then. Well, I wasn't born then. But I'm just saying, well, no, 60s. This was the 60s where y'all was asking for Black Santa Claus? Because it just looks weird. Even though old black men in gray beards women love, like that Mr. Steal Your Grandma from Instagram. Remember him? Even though that's all right with people, it just the black Santa Claus is just look weird. Not everything needs to be black. All right. We don't need to blackify everything. How about just make a new character? I don't know if you can make a new Christmas character. Why not? It's 2021. We can set some new traditions. It's cool to have the old ones. Let's set a new tradition. Y'all made up Santa Claus anyway. All right. I know from other countries, Norway, Sweden, and all that. All right. But I'm just saying, he didn't change his name. He like a Marvel character. He done had a bunch of variations. So I'm just saying, it don't need to be a black Santa Claus. I'm not pressed to see a black Santa Claus. It just looks weird. I'm sorry. The beard looks extra white. You know, look like somebody at your church, one of the deacons. It just look weird, but like you got a red suit on. Like, if you're going to have a black Santa Claus, put him in a Steve Harvey suit. Put him in a Steve Harvey suit, and that'd probably work. I'm just saying. Looks weird to me. Looks weird. Let me know. Let me know you cool with black Santa Claus. I'm not. You already know how we do. We keep it moving, man. And if you're on Tubebuddy right now, man, I want you to know you're on YouTube right now. I want to say that you need Tubebuddy. Tubebuddy, man, help grow your YouTube channels, man. Have over, I don't know, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000 views this year on YouTube, man. And I use Tubebuddy for every video, man. So use Tubebuddy, man. Just like my show, the Kenyonlong show on YouTube, man. We use Tubebuddy and we help it grow. And I know it will grow to be the worldwide phenomenon. Right? So Tubebuddy, man, just saves your time, makes it easier, gives you title and suggestions and everything else. Help you with your tags, help you with your thumbnails as well. So use Tubebuddy, man. Saving my promo code below. All right, let's get to the topics here, man. I gotta keep talking about this, man, but I am bothered by this, about my son, man. Everybody's going crazy. Zion was cleared to practice, and everybody's going crazy with just how big he is, man. Zion, man. I don't even have it, man. I was gonna bring it back. I was gonna bring it out, man. But Zion, man, he's looking huge, man. I can't stop. I should have brought it, man. I got my beignets in the back, man. Beignets! Zion, man. You got to stop eating the beignets. You got to stop eating them beignets, bro. You got to, man. You can't eat the beignets, man. All right, you eating all kinds of New Orleans food. I think Zion, if he would have got drafted by the Knicks, it would have been better. All right? Like you in New York, you ain't got no choice but to walk. Eventually, because the traffic is so bad. I lived in New York. I lived in Queens. Shouts out to Astoria. All right, you already know what it is. And look, I love all the 5 boroughs. Also, Brooklyn, of course. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, it's like you in New York, you eventually got to walk. You got to walk. You're going to be like, you're going to hop out of the cab if you're taking cabs. Nowadays, now it's 2021. They taking Ubers and Lyfts. All right, you taking the subway, which apparently seems to be safe. The subway in New York is safe now to ride at 3 a.m., at 4 a.m. That's risky. That's risky. But apparently now it's safe. And they say, oh, it's clean now, which 90% of the subway is clean. But when we got on there with my wife and she saw a dude was peeing on himself and his pants was halfway down, he's passed out. That's New York for you. I told her I was going to give her New York. I was going to give her the authentic experience of New York. All right. She had a slice of pizza. All right. She had a bagel. All right. She saw a bunch of sights. She was in Times Square and she just saw some New York rats, but she had to see that authentic New York. She seen 2 New Yorkers cuss at each other right there in Times Square. I said, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing. This is basic. She was so shocked by it. I was like, she couldn't believe it. I said, this is New York. This is New York. This is how you do, all right? This is how I do. So this is how we do it. All right, never mind. I ain't going to say that. No, don't copyright claim me. And so apparently it's safe to go in New York, man. So Zion would have been great in New York. That's what I think. He would have been great in New York. He would have had to walk to Madison Square Garden, eventually Central Park. To see Rockefeller Center. You just get your walk on, man. You're like, okay, cool. New York is like, all right, how many blocks is it? 5, 6, 7? 8 blocks, like cool. I think after like 10, you just be like, okay, I need to like cut that up. In New York, it's like if it's over 10 blocks, like I need to jump in the Uber for 5, then walk 5. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to split that up. But you stay in shape, man. But in New Orleans, Zion is he eating too much, man. He is eating too much, man. I don't want you to eat too much, man. I want you to shop right now. It is Christmas. It is Christmas time, man. Christmas time, man. And so, what you got to do, man, is Amazon. It's a perfect example right now. I got an Amazon store where you can get all my gear that I use for YouTube, which I got to add this camera now. Also, my lights, my new laptop I got. I leveled up. All the healthy things I do. You already know, man, I'm ghetto keto. All right, I got my ghetto keto products on there and regular keto. All right, my vitamins that I take. I do all of this, fam, on my Amazon page, man, right now. I'm just telling you right now, shop on my Amazon store so you can save, learn what I do to keep all this energy, man. You already know I'm the energy god. Man, I was like looking for this particular camera, and like I went to, like, I kid you not, like 4, 5 Best Buys. And it was something about, I just wanted to have it. Like, okay, cool. This the new camera. This the new wave. I'm about to jump into mirrorless. I'm about to do it. And the dude was like, yo, we ain't got it. You know what I mean? 200. I was willing to go over 300 miles just to find this particular camera. Not this one, but another one. And they didn't have it. Nobody had it. I'm just walking into Best Buy. They ain't got it. And so I just like, you know what, man? Let me just go to Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to Amazon and get this other camera. Now, I was looking for this camera, actually, in these Best Buys, and they didn't have it. Said they had it, didn't have it. Had 2 in stock, didn't have it. And so even this other thing that I'm using right now, my Elgato, I was looking for that. In a Best Buy, they had 10 in the store. I'm like, dude, where they at? He's like, oh, yeah, it should be here. Then the manager passed me on to somebody else. Oh, okay, I got to pass you on to Jesse because I got to handle a customer situation here. I am a customer. What are you talking about? I'm a customer. Was that racist? I don't know. I just think about it, man. Black people, we so used to racism that we forget what racism is sometimes. Not like the egregious ones like police and all that. But we just talking about like the basic race, that everyday racism. Black people forget. Like, you forget if you in line and someone's like at a restaurant and someone says, oh, I'm going to take her first, sir. Or you already ordered your stuff. And then like the other person, food come out before yours, but you ordered before them. You kind of like forget that. Unless you're sitting down with some black people at a restaurant, they kind of keen on that. But you just kind of forget some of this everyday racism. And I just thought about it. Was that racist? Was that racist to me? He passed me off to another guy. Like, I'm a customer, man. You ain't have nobody. But look, I'll say all that to say I ordered from Amazon to get all of my stuff, except for this camera. I eventually found it. But my cam link and everything, I said, you know what? Just keep it easy. Keep it simple, man. This was all about, man, keeping it simple. And I'm trying to keep it simple, but dope, I guess. I don't know. Amazon, man. I go to Amazon, man. So that happened to me the other day. I'm just saying that wasn't even the plug. But I was just saying that's what happened to me, man, the other day, man. It's a crazy time too, man. Shipping. Also, when you get something overseas, I don't know, Alibaba or whatever, man. I'm still waiting for my Braves championship shirt. Okay? I ordered that sucker 2 weeks ago when I was in North Carolina. The first week I got there. And that sucker is on back order, No hate, no shade to the Dodgers. But that sucker is on back order. Like, for real, where is it coming from? China? Is it coming from China right now? I don't know. But that's what it is, man. And during the pandemic, man, I see white folks still got enough money to put these Christmas lights up. They like, look, we still got money. I seen on the news this dude built the whole next level on top of his house just to put these Christmas lights up. And the city is suing him every day $100. Do I love Christmas that much? Do you love Christmas that much? To get sued $100 every day, get charged $100 every day. I'm good. I'm gonna take it down. And I'm talking about starting now, like the day after Thanksgiving. Like, they charging them $100 a day. I'm taking it down. No, that's cool. I like y'all, but I don't like y'all that much. When I have my big huge house, all right, I'm gonna put a donation Me and my family always watch the Great Christmas Light Fight. Me and my daughter, really. And yeah, I remember I seen one time a house that had like a little donation box. I don't know if that was for like kids with one arm, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna have a donation box for my light bill. Like, y'all like this setup? Okay, I appreciate that. I worked hard on it, but also, can you put a donation in for my light bill? Can't write this off, man. That light bill come, man. White people got money, man. White people got money to do stuff that you just like, man, y'all got enough money for this light bill? Black people just be like, okay, we just gonna do the bare minimum, all right, for this neighborhood HOA. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna do the bare minimum. Put a couple of floaty things in the front of the yard, get them from Home Depot, and that's it. Like, that's it, yo. No lights on the house. Just get a couple of those, put some lights inside of them. That's it. White folks be going all out, man. And I'm excited. White people, I love you. All right. That's why I'm excited to go see y'all lights, because there's no way I can afford the lights right now. There's no way. There's no way, man. Another thing going on in comedy, I definitely want to talk about, man. People don't know me. Spotify removes several comedians like Kevin Hart, John Mulaney stand-up, man. Tiffany Haddish as well. Deadline is reporting on the disputes over royalties led by global rights administrator Spoken Giants. I think I've seen that logo before. Point to songwriters who are paid for use their music and their lyrics. Negotiations broke down. Spotify removed the comedian content. I gotta break this down, because as a rapper, a hip hop artist, I'm gonna say rapper. As a hip hop artist, I want to tell you this, and how I get splits. It's been a great year for me as far as musical placements on TV and Netflix. Shouts out to All American, and everywhere else that's used me this year. And the deal I do, how remove myself, how it goes for just artists. So I just want to say hip hop artists. Let's just say for me though, how it goes for me is I write the song, I may or may not, do the beat, and then it's a split. Right, it's 100%. You start off at 100%. If I wrote the song, that's 50%. If I did the beat, that's another 50. Now the guys who I work with, it's two guys that I work with. We do music together. Then it's a three-way split, right? So then it's just like they get their 50 and I get the other 50, and for them it's split between 25%. Anytime you add somebody else on there, then you split that up, your 50% up, and it keeps going and going. All right, so that's how that works. But for Spotify, apparently you get paid for your performance and who wrote it. So I guess comedians are saying that they are performing for their comedy albums and they wrote it. So they want to get paid twice. And Spotify was like, nah, we're not going to. Y'all just own our platform because we open it up to everybody. They just keep opening it up. It's open up. Open her up. They keep opening it up like, oh, whatever, podcast, comedy albums, video podcasts. It's slowly starting to go into people who they want to do deals with. Shouts out to academics and Joe Rogan. But so video podcasts, so they just try to work on video now. So they just like, oh, well, just stand-up comedy albums. Like, hey, is anybody really listening to that? I'm going to keep it real. I don't listen to stand-up comedy albums. I know I got a couple of homies have stand-up comedy albums on Spotify, but I just don't. It's weird, too, because I used to listen to Eddie Griffin CDs. Me and my brother, rest in peace, my brother, we used to listen to Eddie Griffin CDs, man, and quote them. Quote Eddie Griffin CDs, man, back in high school. With a jawbone of an ass. You know what I'm saying? So Eddie Griffin, man, we used to quote them. Me and my homeboy, too. And so, but it's weird now, I don't listen to comedy albums. I'd rather watch it on Netflix. And I don't watch it on YouTube. So Spotify's like, yo, bro, come on. We are a musical app first. So they kicked them and they just pulled all the comedy albums from some of these people who are part of that company. Other people who are independent and small, your comedy album is still safe, man. But look, man, you got to think this is like you treating all these platforms, man, I treat them like performance. I treat them like promotion, right? These are 10% of what I do. All right. We already know I'm an actor. All right. Trained actor. All right. So for 12 years, trained actor, number one. Number two, before I was even an actor, I was a rapper since I was in middle school. All right. A rapper, perform everywhere, right? All over, right? High level rapper, I would say, skill wise. Just not, record deals just didn't come through, whatever. People lie, But I make somewhat of a living, right, on TV and movies, making music and for TV. And I still do my own stuff too. Let's keep it real. All right. That's just for TV stuff, but I still put out projects. New projects coming next year, especially featuring me and my brother's beats. So I'm definitely gonna include that. So that's two things I do, right? And then I'm a writer, right? I write a lot of stuff. Haven't gotten a lot of scripted recently, but definitely some more scripted will be coming. You can go to IMDb. You'll see my writer credits. Still, they're up there. That's another thing I do. Stand-up comedy probably is about to be happening soon for 2022, so I'll probably add that so you guys can see the writing skills and the performance skills. I'm a host as well, not just podcasts, but all over the world. I work with a lot of big brands. I'll be at live events hosting, emceeing different events all over the world for big Fortune 500 companies. So that's what else I do, right? And I make beats. I make dope beats. You guys probably heard all of my beats, a lot of them my beats, a lot of my projects, my personal projects that I put out there. I make that. So I say all that to say that's a bunch of stuff that I do, but I treat these platforms just like promotion for the stuff that I do. All right. So I put it on Facebook. If I put content on YouTube, several YouTube channels, you go to Kenyonlong.com. Once again, you can see all those YouTube, whatever, man. Twitter, when I'm tweeting out jokes, Instagram, when I was the first person that said the Marion virus. But now all these comedians are saying it. No, it's low hanging fruit. I get it. Low hanging fruit joke. But I know that's just a group thing. But I did put it up 2 weeks ago. I'm just saying. I was the first one to say it. And so, hey, that's how I help comedians when I'm in the comedy club. I give them some jokes. We punch it up. No need. They ain't got to give me no credit. Whatever. I don't care. I do not care. But I just look at it as a promotion, man, for whatever. I'm knocking stuff down. Whatever you really want to do, man. So I just look for a promotion for the YouTube, everything kind of the TikTok. Right now, I'm not doing skits on YouTube, all right? I've been doing it on TikTok pretty much. And that's just one particular skit. One kind of skit, man. You think about the breakdown for content, for music, it's like 0.0001 cent. So comedians, some of y'all big dogs, maybe y'all getting money, but the rest of us, the rest of them, smaller comedians, they're really not getting money like that. So it's like, yo, man, have your own app. Put your own content out on your own app, which most of them have already. So you can't tell a platform what they want to do, really. You can't. At the end of the day, you can't complain. Now, I've been saying all this to say as well, thank you for rocking with me, of course, on all of my channels, man. And I appreciate that on content. Like this week, I really been just doing like a bunch of rebranding right now with the new camera. So it's going to be some just leveling up and bunch of rebranding. Instagram, I just don't know what, I got the feedback that I wanted. So now I'm going to change the whole content strategy for Instagram. So I'm changing that. My Facebook, special announcement, my Facebook has changed. I have deleted, it'll be gone in the next 2 weeks, but I have deleted my Facebook at Kenyonlong, straight up deleted it. Facebook is a player in my content strategy, and I deleted it. I deleted it yesterday, man, and I have made a new Facebook, and it is at Kenyon Comedy, which I thought I always said, but I think it shows up as Kenyonlong. So this is at Kenyon Comedy. And I'll have that link to that brand new Facebook in this. So make sure you follow that brand new Facebook. It's just a bunch of stuff like monetization issues and a copyright in a content strike or something. And I just didn't know what it was. I'm like, what is it? Is it a YouTube link or something? So it's all right. I'm starting fresh and clean. All right. So fresh and so clean. So I'm starting fresh and clean with my Facebook, man. It will still have the same stuff it had before, right? So it'll have the Kenyonlong show. it'll have honestly and truly podcasts. We'll see. Yeah, so it'll have the audio version of Internet People Podcast. It'll have that. So I have the audio version of Internet People Podcast. It will have the video version of Internet People Podcast. So this video you're probably watching on Facebook right now. What up, FB? So you'll have the video version of that as well on Kenyonlong. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I want to make a separate Internet People Podcast Facebook. You know, sometimes you get too much to manage. So I'm gonna put that. But the audio version definitely be on there as well if you like to listen to podcasts on Facebook. I don't know. You know what I mean? Whatever you into. I don't judge. So that's gonna be on there. Skits, right? So I'm gonna do Facebook Reels or just Reels. So I'm gonna put my Reels on there, which will be skits, a mix of skits and a mix of, the talking head stuff, clips, reaction clips. Let's just say that. So all of that will be on a brand new Kenyon Comedy Facebook. So I want to say that. All right. We got brand new looking video here. We'll be going live on Kenyonlong, maybe strictly on Facebook when I go live on Facebook. And then, YouTube everywhere else. Twitch is still going to be Twitch. May add some gaming in there too now because I got pretty much everything now I need. I got everything I need now for gaming. I got it all. Socks and drawers. I want it all, right? Warren G. I don't know. That's old school West Coast. So we'll still be about gaming. And because I don't even have the brand new Call of Duty yet. Shouts out to my nephews who love Call of Duty. But yeah, so I just been, first and foremost, dealing with the death of my brother, trying to, process and deal with that every single day, every single hour. But also looking on what's working, what y'all want to see, what y'all like to see. All right, what y'all like to see. Even the podcast, what's resonating with y'all on the podcast from around the world. And just trying to do the same thing. Do I need to add a co-host? Do you guys like guests? Let me know in the comments below. The thing with guests is, guests show up, sometimes guests cancel. All right, you hit up female guests, and if you don't know them, think you're trying to holler at them. But I think they're super talented, and this is people who you guys need to know, but they don't follow through. There's nothing I can do about that. Nothing. I can't be like, oh, you're supposed to. What time zone you, so it's all good, man. So I still may add a co-host to this once I be able to get into like a studio setting. But right now, still me rocking with y'all, showing you the topics that y'all know and love. All right. And maybe not know. So just doing that. That's what this podcast is going. I'm still keeping it the same name. Well, it's going to change the name, but it's still Internet People because I do it for y'all, the Internet People. And that's what we talk about. All right. So that's what's going on with just my whole universe, long media universe right now. Honestly and truly, I got to talk to Ashford, but we'll probably make a separate Facebook page just so I can have that content. Because you guys are asking, I'm getting DMs over the past month or so, like, oh, how can I watch the old episodes? So make sure you do that, though. Listen to Honestly and Truly. It's on all podcast networks as well. But I want to make sure that Facebook has where if you want to watch it on Facebook, I want you to watch it on Facebook. It's a good podcast. And so that podcast definitely is one of my main concentrations for next year to really be live. So that's what I want to do. I'm going to bring Honestly and Truly on the road next year. Internet People Podcast on the road, hopefully as well. So I'm working on live events. I'm working on live. And, of course, we're working on the metaverse stuff. So can't really talk about that. But, yeah, Internet People Podcast, stuff on the metaverse. And my digital shows I'm working on right now as well. So that's all what's going on. So you'll see like a bunch of branding stuff that I'm doing. Ain't nobody else doing it. Changing. You'll see like, oh, okay, he only posts reels and stories on Instagram. Okay, he only did this on Instagram, But TikTok, of course, is that I'm going live on TikTok a bunch of times during the week and playing some unique, fun games that are probably like real life shows. So basically, a lot of stuff will be 4D experience, basically. Like some stuff you see that is digital, that starts off just as a live on TikTok, will be like live in person, right? When we do shows, because everything, the world, United States is open. So you'll see that. You'll see something that was, just digital. Digital shows, you'll just see just that. You see a bunch of collabs with a bunch of other people. So I'm just letting you guys know that right now. I ain't want to like just, random, but, my dog is here. He's always here holding it down, man. So, but I appreciate your support and dealing with, my whole family and the loss of my brother. So I do appreciate that, man. Thanks for the calls, the text, the DMs. And if you donate any money, I appreciate that as well, man. So, new episodes each week. We also going to do the bonus episodes, of course, on Kenyonlong.com. Go to Kenyonlong.com, man. It's there. And as new stuff comes out, I'll let you guys know. But Kenyonlong.com, that newsletter, you read that dope newsletter, you'll be able to get what's going on, pretty much how I'm saying right now. Pretty much kind of let you guys know, okay, this week, did you miss Honestly and Truly podcast? Okay, boom, here's the link. Check it out. Listen to it. So that's all the newsletter is. And hopefully we'll, and casting too. So I tell you like, I'm looking for people for this show, this type of show. Email me here. You get the email, everything right there, man. So I appreciate that. Support me on all the links below. Follow me on all social media. And see you guys in the next episode.